Well, cell phones have opened a new world of availability for information to everyone. But is the convenience hurting our health? An Australian brain surgeon recently said a study shows that people are at a greater risk of getting a brain tumor from using a cell phone than from smoking. Dr. Elizabeth Vaughan joins me now to talk more about the study and what we should do. Good morning.
Good morning, Cindy. There's no question that electromagnetic radiation has a profound effect on our bodies. We are electrical beings, after all. I think we need to be cautious. You know, years ago, people scoffed at the idea that people could get sick working on computers. Well, now we know better. Sensitive people can often feel the energy coming from a microwave oven, and they just naturally back away. I've personally treated many patients who were more sensitive than the average person to phones, microwaves, fluorescent lighting, even clock radios. Isn't there a TV program that has Ghostbusters who go into homes to investigate sightings of ghosts? And the first thing they do is pull out an EMF detector, that's EMF, to pick up electromagnetic frequencies or radiation. And frequently, they find that's what's causing the sightings. They have dangerously high levels of EMF.
And back to the cell phones, what is the best evidence out there that cell phones could be dangerous to our health?
Well, there's a lot of evidence both ways, obviously, but two studies really bother me. One in February showed that Israelis who use cell phones had a 50% increased risk of salivary gland tumors. That's your saliva glands. And these are exceedingly rare. Cell phones are held right up next to your ear, right up next to your saliva glands, and obviously right up next to your brain, so you're looking for tumors in that area. This study reported that risks appeared to be higher among rural cell phone users. That might be because their mobile phones put off increased radiation to compensate for weaker signals.
And the other study?
The other study is actually a series of studies that was done both at UNC and Duke and some other centers around the country that showed that there is no question, that the frequencies from cell phones damage your nucleus and the DNA of various blood cells in our bodies. This is not a good sign.
Does that mean increased risk for cancer?
It could be. It could be, absolutely. But it also, if you damage your DNA, your cells will die faster. They can't make the equipment to keep themselves alive. We don't need to kill off any cells any faster than Mother Nature. You know, that's how you get chronic illness and die young.
Okay, so there are studies that show there's risk. Is there a study that says there's no risk?
Yeah, there are lots of epidemiological studies that have mixed reports. A Swedish study a couple of years ago that the cell phone industry really liked showed that people use cell phones for up to 10 years with no increased risk of brain cancer. I worry that maybe we need to watch these people for another 10 years because cancer grows very, very slowly.
So I got to tell you, I can't live without my cell phone. You still using yours?
Of course I'm still using mine. They're so convenient, I'm guilty. I don't have a landline at home anymore. You know, I try to use it as a speakerphone as much as I can and kind of talk to it instead of having it up at my head. I use an old-fashioned earpiece or I use a Bluetooth device. I take lots of antioxidants to prevent damage. I don't wear the phone in my pocket or on my belt or in my hip pocket anymore. It's on the desk. It's in my pocketbook. It's on my knapsack. Keep it away from parts of your body. The bottom line is this may be the cigarette of the 21st century. We don't know what it's going to do to us yet.
Well, she's going to take your calls at 8:15. I want to remind you, tomorrow is National Autism Awareness Day, and you have a great opportunity to learn about autism this weekend at the Natural Triad Health and Wellness Show. It is this Saturday at the Greensboro Coliseum Special Events Center. The doctor that will be speaking is Dr. Boyd Haley, and he is world-renowned on his knowledge of autism. You're definitely going to want to check it out. You can go to naturaltriad.com for all the details. We'll be right back.